am Rokara of the Frostwolf clan.
I greet you.
I am Rokara of the Frostwolf clan. Go on, miss just one.
Reality woven.
Yeah, I gotta finish this run before we can do Warrior. I didn't finish it last night.
I'm gonna win big.
How did I get there?
Unravel.
How did I get there?
Mystery choice gets completely random. It doesn't count for the discover, so you can't actually choose it.
Once upon a time. Hands up my dice.
I have an axe to grind. Which strategy?
Hands up my dice.
Oh, Murdoch.
The blade bitter.
Gonna be a short one today, though. Get countered, you jerk.
Blade be thirsty.
How did they get 4 wins with this deck?
Pain, speak to me.
The 3 strongest classes next expansion? I don't have a good answer for this, and I'm not going to answer this question. It's gonna be classes that are good already. You know, it's not an interesting question. I'm not chat. This isn't I'm not Zeddy. This isn't a top 10 stream or like one of your top 10 blah blah blahs.
Go on, Miss.
Like, it's not how this works.
Skybugs are sitting around, moving.
So incredible.
My blade be thirsty.
Top 10 blah blah blah. Vertical was blah, and then blah blah blah. Then a little blah 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 blah. What?
Finish you off. All are nourished when the cycle renews.
What's the best Brawl deck to try? This is the best deck. Murloc Paladin is like there's not
Blade be thirsty.
the mage bait. Holy clickbait. We're gonna be going to Warrior. I gotta finish this run, alright? I meant to play Warrior and then I couldn't. How do they have like so many frothing berserkers? I don't have Elise. Yeah, I mean this is one of those alright, keep it real.
I remember this place well.
Can I get some a 10/10 copy of my Doomsayer here?
My blood boils for war.
What am I talking? Spirit.
I'm gonna win big.
I'm gonna win, blah blah blah. Lethal?
Blaze of trails. That's so incredible.
It's so incredible. What's the last meta deck you created? I don't know. I made this deck. Or not this deck, the Warrior deck. And it's the best for the Tavern Brawl. That's kind of cool. You know? I mean, most of the time when I create something these days, it's me, like, not being able to find anything to copy and then just getting lucky. But, oh, chat, any Path of Exile players today? Dude, I got some crazy news. Dude, Magikarp here? Dude, maybe I'll wait for Magikarp.
Argos versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas. I am the Spell Weaver. My power is infinite.
Best counter for Paladin. I did probably my warrior deck. Locally. Yeah, definitely I'd say my warrior deck. But yeah, right now remember it's a Tavern Brawl, so people say like what's a replacement for Elise? Like what's the replacement for Michael Jordan? You're just not gonna get an answer. Now they replaced Michael Jordan and then the Bulls fell apart. Right? Can you give us some general dating advice? Okay. So you're going to want to stay hydrated, okay? If you don't drink water, you'll die, and that's going to make you like hard to go on dates, right? Because you're going to be, or at least you probably won't die because you'll be in the hospital for dehydration, right? Somebody will be there. So it's really important that you drink water, all right? Also, I recommend breathing. You're gonna need air in order, you know, people find people who breathe much more attractive than people who don't breathe. So definitely breathe, all right? That's what depends. Some people, yeah, I guess you're right. Some people will temporarily not breathe, so, but that's like a niche market. All right, dude, dude, I say things like you should breathe, and Shaq immediately goes, well, actually, Mr. Streamer, I don't know if you know this, but some people are creeps, right?
I remember this place well.
I remember this place, blah blah blah. I'm gonna take Flame Strike here, or is Firelands Portal better? It might be Firelands Portal. It's like
Blaze a trail.
Hands up my dice. Oh!
can one really fault cringe comebacks? Alright, dude. Can I really fault saying? I don't want people defending necrophilia is not creepy in the stream. I'm a little creeped out myself.
Endure and grow.
keep on panning.
Ooh, do I want Cornelius or I think I'm gonna take Kane Bloodhoof.
There are
They're all really good.
who are not fit to rule the Horde. There are who are not fit to rule the Horde.
Ooh, do I take Champions here or do I take Spark? I'm gonna take Champions. 0 mana.
Serve the dream. What separates dream from madness?
What count as a Discover? Well, I got Bran. Wait, I could go Bran Scrappy. Kinda good. Right? Some like cool shit I can do here.
Serve the dream.
I have no master.
Wait, son of a...
How did I get there?
Behold the armies of Stormwind.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Wait, no!
For honor,
How did I get there?
I have too many minions.
Oh, he's always doomsayer chat.
I have too many minions. Oh, the earth are upon.
Yes, it blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
I have too many minions. I have too many minions. I have too many minions. I must choose.
What separates dream from madness?
This was annoying, chat. Wow, this went as badly as it could. That's really bad. Okay.
Go on, miss just one.
Not much time.
I don't know. I could have gotten the quest done there, but what I play? Yeah, I don't know. You'll be looking like the idiot when blah 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 becomes a global trend.
I have no master.
You shall not win.
might be dead here.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Not much time.
Wait, oh, I use all my charges with the brand. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Which I should have realized how that's how it works, but I didn't, so.
My people will regret turning their backs on me.
Damnation!
My hand is full. Heron would be pleased.
Oh, chat, I forgot. Do we have any Path of Exile players today? I want to tell my Path of Exile story. Well, so, alright. So, I was looking up new strategies, right? On how to make some dinero in the Path of Exile world, right?
Alert the cult!
A B strategy. So I found this other strategy. It's called there's this item that's really valuable called Svalnin right now, and it's very unlikely you get it from like Vertasium ores spawning like a special location. And if you do like with the scarabs, you get about once every 35 maps, and then you fight a boss, and then he's about 1 in 20 to 1 in 10. They don't really know odds to drop the item, and it's worth 90 div. And I did it on my first try, not my first, like my first try fighting the boss. So I played for like an hour Found a 90 div item, so I can completely upgrade my build. And I think I'm gonna do the strategy for longer. But yeah, it's pretty. I know I'm rich.
Keep on panning.
Oh, Warrior, you're gonna be switching to Warrior after this game. I just gotta get the 6th win.
The sky burns and we're sitting around. Move it.
My hatred cannot be contained. My hand is full. There is not much time.
What separates dreams from madness?
We got a signatures, Ysondre. These signature cards are kind of annoying. Because I don't know how to read them. The menagerie, blah 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 blah.
Hands off my dice!
I'm not muted. I'm just mumbling.
versus the Lich King.
Serve me in death. Bow before me, mortals! Arm me short!
We're playing aggro, even though
Such choices. Behave, you rotten drake!
hey, blah, blah, blah.
I remember this place well.
Voltaire is a good card. Isn't the quest an easy take in any warrior deck? If you with the quest, so kind of like here's like the quest. The quest is basically if you give me $10,000 now, I'll give you $1,000,000 100 years from now. Sounds good, right? Like sounds good, except you're gonna be dead, right? So it's not actually good. Sounds good though, right? Your son will give it to, yeah.
The citadel stands strong.
I'm feeling punchy.
I'm feeling blah blah blah.
I'm feeling punchy.
Ooh, wait. Ooh, actually, should hit this. Unlucky. 3 hours illegal, dude. I got plans. They're. I hung out with you guys all day on the 4th, right? And then we were like, why aren't you hanging out with your friends and family? You know, I was like, I don't know, because I'm trying to be there for you. But today, I'm not here for you, just for 3 hours, okay? Alright, I got cool plans, alright? I did go out just walking around last night, and dude, I saw so many fireworks. It was fun. Not family. Dude, I hung with you guys out on Friday, so you must be the family. But today is for the friends. All right. Get wrecked. Chat, hanging in their hands, gamer. Exile, you can't just type Tavern, I guess. Dead shit? No, no, not like this. No, no, no! Son of a. what? Chad, nothing but Chad. Chad, I go hang out with my friends, and then I diss chat like you diss your significant other when you're a bad person. You know, like, my chat so needy. I feel like I could do better. Should I break up with chat and get a new chat?
Job's done.
keep on panning.
Time grows short.
Oh, chat, dude. Magikarp. Wait, Magikarp and ZBD are here. You guys, did you hear my Path of Exile news? I'm real excited. You get a sponsorship? Like, I have sponsorships. I'm doing sponsorships in general. Bro, you gotta be more specific. Like, in the last 5 years? Yes. What are you talking about? With Path? No, they didn't give me shit. Alright? I'm not bringing anyone to Path. It's about like, it's the game I play. Path doesn't sponsor people anyway, so.
You shall not win.
I'd rather have a Ysondre here. No. They're playing aggro, but their deck also just kind of sucks, so I don't know.
Such
What
choice.
separates dreams from madness?
Behold the rage of the Firelands. Nightmares are never forgotten.
I remember this place well.
Absolutely.
Hook goes twice, chat. We're playing against a 0-1 deck. So Sparky, we got exclamation point wisp. Wait, there is no wisp. What are you talking about?
Our stories live on.
Aren't you the funny bunny?
Grow big and strong.
Feel devastation.
Chat, this board is so resilient. I can feel the board tension. Yeah, I know, right?
My hatred cannot be contained.
Time goes short.
Bleh.
I have too many cards.
Lethal ever? Lethal. Get wrecked. Blah, 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 blah.
Malfurion!
I must protect the wild. Your trees will burn to ash and cinder. My greetings. The Fire Lord greets you. Job done.
Chat, I'm thinking about taking tomorrow off, chat. We'll see. But I actually don't have anything to do. So, but I'm thinking about it. Yeah. There's I would take today off if it wasn't the last day at the Tavern Brawl or the community day. So there's last day to get drops. But yeah, I could just go and do whatever. Time to write. I wrote on my I worked on my book today. I got the first draft. Time off, yeah. It's summer, so I can find ways to fill it up. Like, it's not like it. Winter is depressing, where everyone's like, you should take the day off, and I'm like, and do what? While I'm in misery. Seriously though, this is bad.
I remember this place well.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Better make a good impression.
Better make a good impression. Double Ysondre, let's go, dude. Let's go. It's kind of over,
A
dude.
dream come true.
But yeah, I kind of want to play some Path. Maybe I'm also might be hungover tomorrow. Good day to take tomorrow off.
Better make a good impression.
What separates dream from madness?
What separates bleh from bleh bleh bleh? Game over, man. Game over. Book about what? Like how to get legend. But the chapter I'm writing today is more like you've gotten legend, but you're still not happy. What was it really about getting legend, or was there something else?
What separates dream?
that I say first it's all, but yeah. So I talk about the subjective value. I'm writing a chapter on subjective values, and I talk about how in poker, if you like read traditional poker literature, it basically is like you need to be a sociopath. It's basically like it's
Spectacular.
My people will regret.
so basically, yeah, it's like you need to be a sociopath. Don't ever give any information away. Don't you dare to talk to anyone. they're out to exploit you, right? And then part of me is like, don't show a bluff, you hold it all in, basically. And I am like, you know, maybe you lose some monetary EV, but there's something just so satisfying about pulling off a big bluff. The person says, I'm gonna make a disciplined laydown, and then you show the bluff. Like, it feels so good, right? You know. So that's like part of the book is about. It's like, the book is, the chapter that I'm writing right now is like, at the end of the day, you're a human being. I did take this like like winning it, like you don't, winning at all costs will make you feel dead inside, basically. And that sometimes there are things more important than winning.
My destiny would be my own.
Bow before me, mortals! Keep on panning!
This deck of Discovery good because the minion pool is reduced? I think so, actually. I think this deck benefits because you're more likely to hit Ysondres. So I think it'll, like, this build will be worse.
I remember this place.
Hello, mommy. Nightmares will ever blah 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 blah.
I remember this place well.
You fought well.
Ah, they already gave up. You smashed your monitor? What? Will you price your book in runestones? Unfortunately, I'm not close enough with Blizzard to do that. That would I would like to acquire more runestones though, so.
My head.
Can escape my fury.
Bow before me, mortals!
9 games in a row and smashed it. Yeah, mommy, that's a sign to like work on yourself. All right, over-explain game. I kept clutch because it's really good. I kept shield block questionable. I kept Blavatar because it's generally good. These are generally good cards, but they're not like I might be correct to more aggressively mulligan. I'm not. It's a very soft meta, and there's no stats on the deck because it's a Tavern Brawl. So I'm not as precise in my plays. So sometimes mulligans, you know, it's not always an exact science. So I'm gonna pass here. I could coin out the clutch, but coin is more valuable later.
Blood and plunder.
Event. This is annoying. Can't they sue you? Sparky, what is this bullshit logic? Look. They can sue me for mentioning their book? Dude, is that how the world works? Chat, can I sue people for mentioning me in other people's stream while we're at it? Can I also, while I'm at it, can I sue chat for their terrible points of view? Like, for the emotional distress that they cause me with the utter sheer stupidity of some of these statements. Can they sue me? What are you talking about? Get out of here with this nonsense. Are streaming. All right, what do I do when I'm not streaming? I walk. I ruminate in my apartment. I go for walks. I go to sex cult. I go to the gym. That's pretty much most of it. And I go to the grocery store. I actually love going to the grocery store. I hope if I get married, like I want to negotiate where like I don't clean, but I do all the grocery shopping. That's the dream. Because I hate cleaning, but I love grocery shopping, you know? What's your preferred grocery store? I liked Mariano's the best, but it's a little farther away, so I go to get a few things that Jewel doesn't have. But I've been going to Jewel because they're closer and more of them. So I hate grocery shopping. I love it. I get coupons out. I'm like chat this you know, chat, because of all the sheer like huge budget this stream has. That takes a lot of wealth, so I have to use coupons at the grocery store. You know, with all the advanced technology. Always Instacart or Uber Eats. I mean, if you're always Uber eating, you're gonna pay like 5 times as much for food. Yeah, dude, coupons are great.
What separates dreams from madness?
I can go Umbra next turn and just get a freaking board and a half here. Wait, we need an over-explain game? Oh, dude, I forgot. I'm just gonna refund your points. I don't feel like finishing this. All right. Chat, it's just annoying. Alright, you got half an over explained for free, okay? I don't have the discipline to like ignore talking to chat to be like, no, we can't talk about things I need to be explaining because I have to honor the over explained contract.
Swiftly.
Next school gatherings.
Keep on banning.
It's top secret shit, dude. You should know that.
What separates dream from madness? Smart moves.
Do 500 people inside the grocery shop do not bother you? Dan, are you bothered by public spaces? Like, do you live on a farm? Cows are your friends? Yeah. 500 people in it. I don't know, probably Walmart in a busy time.
Serve me in death.
Ordering groceries is my favorite luxury.
Before me, mortal.
See, chat, like I want to be just famous enough that I can go grocery shopping still, but like I have to occasionally say hi to somebody. Like that's the dream. Because then it just feels like you have friends, right? Like if you're famous enough where like people say hi, hey, it's No Hands, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know. That's the ideal level of fame I'd like to get to, you know. We're setting up for the mug play. Believe us. I'm feeling blah blah blah.
Stand strong, children.
I love him only with the beard. Yeah, I like the my summer of shaving. And dude, that's what's like hard about like so I don't know about you, Redbeard. My beard has graying. My hair isn't graying, it's just decreasing. But my beard is graying. You ever worry like your beard is gonna gray and it's gonna destroy the brand? You look immature like a child. Alright, dude.
Separates dream from
Comment every day like your beard. Not red. I have the crop it shorter so it's not gray. Yeah, that's why I don't do my beard really long as well. Dude, I could go from 26 to 42 with like a big beard. It's crazy. I don't feel like waiting here. Trying to see if the internet tells me how old you are. I wonder if it says how old I am if I type in Redbeard is AI says Redbeard is an adult elf and would be considered at least 100 years old. Alright. The NoHandsGamer age. Turning 34 in 7 hours. Dude, the AI figured out that I was born on March 28th, 2023. They're one day off, dude. Right. Dude, the internet is scary at times. Dude. How do they know this?
Short. Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Good. No, I got the worst one, chat. Oh yeah, that is I remember Redbeard from SpongeBob. Wait, no. Wait, hit this poison minion. Oh, my opponent is a low roller hands gamer over here. Chat, did you see that low roll? Like that's a concede button right there. Did anyone see that? That was like the worst Ursoc I've ever seen. Like truly terrible. I've never seen someone get so unlucky in my life.
all are nourished. What separates dream?
Dude, and I have Saladricil in hand. This is just ridiculous how lucky I am, chat.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
And I nourish with the blue, 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 blue.
My duty.
Dude, no damn. Dude. Esports.
Ragnaros versus Draka.
I am the nightmare steel. Bow before me, mortals! Behave, you rotten drink!
Wait, son of a frickin'! What is this nonsense, chat? 2 mana 7/7 on turn 2 after 2/1? Like, what the heck, chat? Am I cooked? I think I'm cooked here. What? Ooh, Bulwark. That keeps us hanging in their hands gamer now.
Find me in the dream.
This Bulwark might have just gained me like 40 life. Seriously though.
Behave, you rotten drink! Behave, you rotten drink!
I don't know.
Find me in the dream. Your skill consumes.
Could have gone coin, kill my own thing there. Might have been better.
You rotten drink.
I don't really like brawling this board. It's not brawling the next board is good because I have the egg. I can so mad. Yeah, I mean, so OG Hearthstone players think what's fair is that if they play a 2 mana 7/7 on turn 2, that means they deserve to win. But that's not how I view things. But they got it anyways. Son of a.
Ursus Magni!
I won't be left behind. Go before me, mortals! What is the most flammable? Behave, you rotten traitor!
What? Hearthstone player, hello, what are we talking about? Magic all of. Wait, what? Hmm. This is awkward. Not much, it's an awkward board. Poisoning guy kind of wrecks me here. This match feels loose, not gonna lie. What? Isn't the event already over? This is, wait. Oh wait, is the event over? I can't do drops anymore? It looks like maybe it is over. Drops enabled. Wait, oh, looks like it is over. All right. I'm looking. All right, well, let's get rid of the drops.
Such choices.
I thought it was. I thought it was going. I'm pretty sure. But don't worry about it. I don't even know what to do here, chat.
Keep on panning.
Yeah, that is weird. I thought it was supposed to go through Saturday. Well, now I like feel like I might end the stream even earlier. I think it like might have said drops at the beginning of the stream, by the way, then switched.
Take combatant center, and I take the crown.
Job's done.
Yeah, that's like honestly not good. Too much value. Well, these guys with these guys are pretty good. Yeah, Chad, what's I gonna say?
I can't turn this around.
Bro. It's so awkward. My hand's like kind of unplayable here. Chad, he brawls for 2. Ysondre, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. Chad, if you don't know who Ysondre is,
Welcome to the
thank you for
crew.
62 mods. I was one of those exes. Wait, what? Don't know who Ysondre is. Chances are you've played his decks. This guy always making a new deck, finds a way to make it a deck that shouldn't exist. All right. Wait, underneath. Oh yeah. Oh, we played earlier. Dude, I didn't. Hey, are you an alternative name?
Behave, you rotten trick.
Dude, did I miss it? Was I spacing out? No one commented on it. I was the aggro D thing. Okay. Oh yeah. Dude, I get the menagerie mugs. Get me so often. Kinda cool.
Behave, you rotten trick.
My duty fulfilled. My duty fulfilled.
The Titan's experiments will not be disrupted.
I don't know about that. Poisons are annoying.
I am the eyes of my people, and I see all. Mine hatred cannot be contained.
Endure and grow.
No, my Saladra still chat.
Do not interfere. Do not interfere. Do not interfere.
Wait, oh crap, I got a 1/2 elemental here. Whoops. My favorite Pokemon is Metagross. That was like a Shit, am I cooked here? Hey, this guy lived? That's hilarious. Any replacements for Elise? You can literally replace her with any card. Any card in the Tavern Brawl, and your win rate will go down massively. But you can do that. Like, you can put in a Wisp. There's no good answers. So literally any card, you decide. Every single card is going to make the deck worse.
What separates dream from madness?
Elise is guaranteed on day one, or at least with the Tavern Pass, yeah, but not guaranteed in general. That's how the order worked. Oh, son of a gun.
What separates Stream from madness. Nightmare.
Bro, I swear I'm just never gonna hit a frickin', I don't know, a Ysondre or my Elise here. Hard to win without those cards, not gonna lie. Hi, would you include? We did include on my YouTube and my Twitter. We got 6 wins with it. The build without quest is better. Quest is the main cost of quest is just that you lose a mulligan. Like, it's not even worth it. It's not that the quest is bad. It just you lose a free card. So, and you can't play Dark Rider in 1, which doesn't happen very often. So. You can see our opponent over there is running quest, and they're about to lose. Alright. Triple Tortola actually helped out a lot, because we just needed the value. I'll be right back, bathroom.
I can tell your future before it even happens.
The end is coming!
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
You require my assistance?
You win this time.
versus Uther.
Glory to the Alliance!
Arise, my faithless steed!
I grow weary.
They will never catch me. Follow the flutter wings.
Another realm awaits.
Alright, another Tavern Brawl.
Ragnaros versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Bow before me, mortals! Astonishing! The Fire Lord greets you!
What horror will hatch?
Behave, you rotten drake!
The other one was good, but I don't like losing a top deck. So.
Ooh, more now.
Now for you!
Find me in the dream.
Combatant center, and I take the crown.
I have so many Yasiras. It's ridiculous.
Once upon a time.
I can't turn this around. Oh.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
What horror will hatch?
But chat, because it's 20 mana, I'm gonna have so much mana here, chat. It's gonna be kind of ridiculous.
All are nourished when the cycle renews. My duty fulfilled.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun, chat. I'm gonna be at like 20 before they're at 10 here. Don't see this every day.
My hatred cannot be contained.
My hatred cannot blah 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 blah.
All are nourished when the cycle renews. What separates dream from madness?
My hand is full.
All are
What would your end game be with 20 mana? So with 20 mana, I'm trying to play some minions, and then I'm gonna try to hit him in the face. Ideally, I get their life down to 0 because that's the win condition. So yeah, and 20 mana will help me do that.
What separates dream from madness? My duty fulfilled.
Got more mana discounts. That's what I need. What I need here is like a lease, dude. Lease and a 10 drop. Yeah, this mana is going to be really helpful eventually. Shit, am I cooked here? Oh god. I have nothing, chat. I can't seem to draw cards.
I have no master. Starting here.
Comes prepared.
Stand strong, children. I have no master.
I've already used both brawls. Up for them here, right? It doesn't even kill this. Shit. Another day, another easy win. Blah, 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 blah.
Ragnaros versus Uther.
Your judgment begins. Bow before me, mortals!
The only new card in this deck is Elise. Technically, Umbra and Blob of Car are new cards from the expansion as well. But you can already play them, so you decide what that means. Oh, this is tough because like I need a play for next turn and I can use this to kill this. But like Tortolan, but like I think I just need a play for next turn. And I can play this, it triggers twice, so I can kill the 5/2. They don't buff up the health. But if they buff up the health, I'm kind of cooked. I already have a Tortolan, so it's like if I get Tortolan down, I'm probably winning. That's the way I look at it here.
Move quickly.
Good. No! The Wind Fury minion lives, chat. It's like the only minion that screws me. Son of a gun, chat. I feel this matchup comes down to how many. So this is what people do in the stream every day. They take one important factor and they say nothing else matters, only this factor. All right. More Torrino gills are good, but there are more than one factor to the game. I'm kind of cooked here. See, they only needed one. I mean, I don't have thoughts here.
What separates dreams from madness?
Yeah, the AoE dragon is actually are out there. So totally ended it.
Ragnaros versus Anduin.
I will protect the Alliance.
Bow before me, mortals!
Do you feel Murloc Paladin will be obnoxious at release? I don't feel anything. I used to feel things, but the years of playing cards, another deck that's strong. Am I really gonna let that affect me?
Elune, bring guidance.
Do you think then? I don't think either. Thinking is something I gave up. I simply exist.
Follow the flutter.
Chad, it's more like, alright. Chad, like if you work a job, I don't know. Like what's a job? I'm trying to think of jobs here. Aren't you streaming for a living? Yeah. Like if you work at McDonald's, wait, oh son of a gun. Okay. And I don't know. People are you gonna get annoyed at like people ordering McRibs when it like the mid-rib ended? You're gonna be like, it is what it is. I forget this my analogies aren't even on point today. Rough out there.
Behave, you rotten drake!
Find me in the dream.
Ordering breakfast, yeah. I don't know. Like, I've come to accept this as part of the business, is I'm gonna have to play against Murloc Shamans. Or Paladins, and I'll be fine, okay? Alright? Chat, you know my grandpa survived the Great Depression, right? So my grandpa was alive during the Great Depression, and everything was falling apart, and he hung in there, and didn't die.
Find me in the dream.
So, and then I gonna go complain about Murloc Paladin, you know?
8 combatants enter.
Who is she?
I take the crown.
Her name is your mama. Yeah, but seriously though.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
I don't know. Dude, I don't even know if I want to make it 3 hours, chat.
My hatred cannot be contained.
You are not part of their plan.
Easy, thank you for the 12 months.
Welcome to the crew.
Ooh.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Wait, how do they have so many bobs? Wait, what happened? Psychic Conjurer. Oh, they're stealing my bobs. This is some bullshit. Yeah. Wait, ZBD, you don't play Path, right? It's a Magikarp that plays Path, right? Or am I getting you guys confused? Dude, I have some cool, good Path story for today. But no one cares. Oh, like... I'm taking a break right now. So... I like tried to figure out a new strategy, and I looked up some strategies, and I found a strategy where you farm for Svalnin. So you do like you get to fight this boss by like looking for stuff like 1 in like 35 maps if you do it right.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Yeah, and I got it on the first try, dude. The first frickin' try, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So we can play the 20 hours of PoE. I want to play like I don't know, some stuff before I but yeah, the first try. So now I've got like 100 div once I sell it to buy whatever I want. So I got to figure out like I might get a headhunter. I really like headhunters, even though like I don't know. I feel like most people don't buy them. I feel like they're really good. And I think I'm just gonna do like this Alk and Go strat, where I just do it again and try and find another one. So, but I can just upgrade all my gear to premium level shit, you know? How much damage do I have here? This is 5. Wait.
My people will regret turning their backs on you.
My duty fulfilled.
Haha! Look at that, chat. Found the lethal. Blah, 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 blah. Go live today. I just play on my own. I just have that channel for if I want to stream, but but yeah.
Ragnaros versus Illidan.
This ends now! Bow before me, mortals!
Job's done.
My blood boils for war.
Gotta get through it.
Dying to hear the Meat Man gets banned by No Hand story. Meaty tells a different version. He says it's the Get in My Belly, which is him literally rewriting history. He got away with the Get in My Belly completely, right? What he got in trouble for was starting an insurrection. So somebody said, all these people were saying concede, right? And I say, next person to say concede gets banned, right?
Get in my
Because I just was sick of it.
Come on!
Meaty says concede, right? Then two other people see Meaty saying concede, and they think, oh, this must be okay. So they also say concede. And then I banned all three of them, right? He was trying to start a revolution, and unfortunately he had to go, right? Yeah. Chad, here in America, we don't feel good about taking orders from the English, right? We have a long history with this, so when somebody tells me to concede,
Cannot be
it's even worse when they're from the UK.
For war.
nightmares are never forgotten.
Kind of getting card cooked here, chat. Oh, this is so good, but like I'll never get to use it. Or this is like so much more life. I can play both of these. I know I can't because I don't have two dark gifts. Dude, I'm getting hard wrecked here, chat. Dude. I've already used both my brawls. I think it's over, chat. Yeah.
That is not the last of me.
I have no strong feelings. I kind of take the Switzerland point of view on conflicts in general. Chad, you ever, dude? I don't like. Chad, I try not to have entangling friendships. This is the original America way, but until we completely reversed. You ever have those friends who they're getting in drama with lots of people, and they always want you to take their side, and you kind of like see this, but like you kind of see the other person. Maybe you're a little biased towards your friend, but you're not like, this person's a terrible person. You're like, you know, you're more like the world is complicated. And but yeah,
Keep on panning.
I try to avoid those kind of friends who are gonna be like, oh, why didn't you support me? And I'm like, you didn't have to, you know. It's more allied with money. Ooh, the perpetually neutral. Yeah, I know, right? ZBD. So, and then you gotta go. So yeah, that's how I've played Risk. When I used to be really good at free for all in Warcraft 3, and I was all about like just laying low, stockpiling money. AKA, it sounds like what the Swiss do, and then once everyone was like kind of fighting each other, all of a sudden I would come with this giant economic powerhouse and crush everybody, right? Yeah, build lots of towers, exactly. I played Warlock, or not Warlock, I played Undead, and I played a little Orc. So, in theory, like, I would be a good Terran player, but not Terran, a good human player, but I just never liked human. But I was all about the Coil Nova. So when I used to play FFA, what I would do primarily is I would start off, I would start off with the Dreadlord and rush Bargs with like a 3 maps and get the 80 population, and then I would transition into the late game into either like Frostworms or no, I did with Gargs with like 1 Frostworm. That was like my starting strategy. What I want to do here, and then I would transition into a meat wagon army, because I would often up against humans, and humans would like have the tanks, and tanks were really good against Gargs. So I'd get a meat wagon strategy with skeletons, and that's how I'd beat the humans. So I'd usually beat like, I'd fight against like the night elves and the orcs in the early part turn, and then there'd be some human turtling up, and I'd get meat wagons, and I'd use that to finish them off. So Necro wagons, yeah. That's like takes forever to tech too, so.
I remember this place well.
Two friends tag and destroy their time. I 2 friends fast tech to destroy them with a. Dude, I don't know how. Yeah.
Elune, bring guidance.
I play a lot of 2v2. 4v4 is just a shit show. Yeah, RTS was so fun. It's kind of amazing that no one has
Fire must not
cornered the genre. And it like, I wonder, this is also I wonder, like I wonder if there's like actually only a very small percentage of the population that's actually good at making games. Because the fact that like, you know, like, or I knew. Strategy games kind of died, yeah. It's kind of sad. His life, though. I would take this, but I can't play it this turn, so I think I'd prefer this.
Blaze a trail. Yeah! Blaze a trail.
Yeah, I wonder why strategy, like, games kind of died. It is kind of weird.
This fire must not burn again. What separates dream from madness?
I don't know.
What separates dream from madness?
Follow the flutter wings.
Light cannot exist without the dark. Keep on panning!
Right.
Strike like steel!
For some reason I thought it did 3 damage because it had 3 attack there. Whoops. Chat is
It is finished. You win.
blah, 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 blah.
Ragnaros versus Arthas.
Everyone here must be purged. Bow before me, mortal!
Age of Empires 2 still pretty popular? The Age of Empires on Twitch. Wait. Empires 2 actually. Oh, this dude, they got 6K viewers, 2.2K viewers, 1.2K viewers. Dude, wait, they have more viewers than Hearthstone? Semi-final there. It looks like there's some big match going on. Dude, I can maybe I'll watch this. I could be curious to see competitive. I've never watched competitive. Do people play multiplayer? Is it good? Wait, is it bad? ZBD? No, I'm just bad. Okay.
I remember this place well.
This is scary. Declare my guy.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Yeah, still everyone's playing old games. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the fact that like Hearthstone's not the only old game that's still going makes me feel more comfortable about my my economic future. Because it's like, in theory, like this game should be dead, right? Literally, all I see on the internet is just constant shitting on it. And like the devs don't know what they're doing, and everything's falling apart, and Blizzard's not what it used to be, blah 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 blah. And then I see the competition out there, and it's like, wait, what competition? It's just like nothing. Because where else are you gonna go? Dude, I mean, it's true though, dude. You know, it's until somebody makes something better, you know. It's like, did you see what Marvel Snap? Like that game's falling apart. Look at the Bazaar is falling apart. You know. Wait, did this all hit my face? No. This is so annoying.
Such choices.
Alright,
My people will regret turning their backs on me.
I have too many of these things here.
There's no room.
I don't see the future of the game with good odds. I think it's more of how I view society as a whole.
My blood for the Lich King!
Like, chat, what is, like, if I go like this, like, what is actually going well right now? Other than, like, AI, which will just, like, to kill humanity. Like, am I wrong here? Is something going well with...
Such choices.
All are nourished when the cycle renews. All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Behave, you rotten drake!
I don't know. It's, I mean, I kind of think in, like, for an order, you want to make things better, you just have to start your own thing. And nobody wants to start their own thing. Everybody's just, so, like, you have to market your own game, make something. And then, like, look at the Bazaar, where, like, it starts doing really well, and then people hate the monetization, but they have to, like, they have investors, like, so. Is Bazaar still doing well, though? Like, or did it really fall apart? Let me see. Which,
Time is against me.
Surely this way is west.
look, it's doing okay, not great, but okay.
Mine hatred cannot be contained. Dive and destroy.
My duty fulfilled!
Dive and destroy.
About passion, gamers. Is there anything that's about passion nowadays, Garge? Like, it seems like there's, like, I name one thing that's about passion. Music, movies, no, art, no, what, like, where's the passion in the world right now? Like, I can't name one thing. Jordan. That's it, Mojo. That's terrible. Sports. Boob physics? Yeah. What do I do here, chat?
Such choices.
I don't know what to do here. Yeah. I was in the Connecticut improv scene
What separates dreams from madness?
Alright, let's see what they can do with this. I don't know, dude. Damn. But
Everybody needs a casket.
your stream is about passion? No? Nah, the stream is solely on my addiction to analogies, alright?
Our stories live on.
Like, I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I have no master.
Do you ever brawl this? Bob Freeze was probably the safe play, but I didn't do it, so here we are. We could die.
My blood for the Lich King!
Aren't they dead here? Got him, chat.
Without mercy. I admire that.
Ragnaros versus Rexar!
Let's begin. Go before me, mortals!
You need any conversation topics? I'll be fine.
Keep on panning!
I've got a whole list of World War II analogies already listed down, so. What's the deal with Panderbot? I just don't get it. Tell me a good film I could watch today. What's the genre? I'll pick something off IMT Top 250 because I've watched at some point in my life I've watched like 90% of the IMDb Top 250. What genre do you want? What's your World War II go-to analogy for the first date? Let's say comedy. All right. Dude, comedy sucks now. That actually, I don't know. Does comedy? I think I just got like I remember laughing so much at comedies as a kid, and I haven't laughed at like comedy in years. Kind of sad. I don't know what to do here. All right, let's go until I see. You could watch like Pulp Fiction. The Forrest Gump is technically a comedy. All right, let's keep on going. I'm just looking at these like really dark movies and calling them comedies. Oh, have you ever watched City of God? It's like one of my favorite movies. I've watched it like so many times. But it's not really a comedy. American Psycho is you know what? Like it's weird. I love all the non-violent scenes, but the violence is really like brutal. So I sometimes just like watching all the clips from American Psycho because the actual movie is kind of fucked up, you know. All right, let's see if I can go. Terminator 2 Judgment Day has some funny moments, right? Trying to see the first like real comedy. Ooh, Raiders of the Lost Ark has some funny moments. Dude, I watched Bridesmaids and I laughed so hard. It was very funny. I agree. I also watched Spy. Melissa McCarthy is pretty hilarious. But yeah, I watched Spy, and like Jason Statham is just hilarious in that movie.
Quickly.
Well, I just want to tempo this.
There. Better.
Yeah, dude, Bridesmaids is pretty hilarious.
I remember this place well. Titans.
Screw it. Tempo. Let's just win the game, chat. I did watch the Grand Budapest Hotel. That was pretty fun. It's like sad though, but it's good. Good son of a.
quickly.
Postponed it for some reason. It is like a lot of cultural impact. Like I liked it, but people love that movie and people quote it all the time. It's a good movie. But it has like a big cultural impact. So,
Druids of the
um,
gods of the wild, the dream beckons. Keep on panning. To my side. What is the most flammable?
Connect to those unseen.
super bad. Should have hit with the weapon. I thought about it and then I decided not to, Swirly. It's reasonable. It's also, I have this. So there's a good chance I have this. There's a good chance I can discover lethal. And there's also a good chance that they hit all my weapon charges, but with some bullshit. So I thought this, there's also, so, like, obviously I know why you're saying that, like set up lethal, but there are real trade-offs to doing that. So, and there's no guarantee it does set up lethal, so.
Time moves quickly. Welcome to the
It's too long to give the 5 months. What's in this order, chat? Oh. Princess Bride, I've seen the Princess Bride is probably in my top 20 most rewatched movies. We watched it over and over as a kid. I've probably watched it like 40 plus times. Yeah, I could probably quote everything. So, such a classic.
The menagerie is for guests only.
I'm so close to lethal here, but I don't quite have it. Awkward. Am I missing something? Am I missing like a weird lethal here?
Such choices.
Alright, what's the lethal, dude? Is it magical? Like we just brawl in Hyrule? We're not gonna say brawl in Hyrule. They have 3 taunts in the way. Alright.
What is the most flammable?
I have it here.
Find me short. All silent. I'm not rooting for you.
My all are nourished when the cycle renews.
I don't know. Well, it looks like that weapon hit would have been the right play in hindsight, so. Yeah, would have been lethal.
My fire be burned. I can't turn this around. Oh. Behave, you rotten drake. Now for you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ragnaros versus Inge.
A final song for your final fight!
Bow before me, mortals.
False advertising. I'm trying to time it perfectly. After this game, it's the last game of the stream. Then I'm gonna end it.
Keep on panning. Behave, you rotten drake.
Why would you? Dude, my parents would do something like that. Where they'd be like, oh, you said that? Okay. It'd be like, we'd be like, are we over our Nintendo time? And they would be like, oh, looks like you are. And you went over, so you get less time tomorrow. Dude, I swear my parents had all these like weird
Can't stand the
weird, bad, weird, sorry.
Clarion call and be restored.
Muzzle their magic.
Behave, you rotten drake.
These falls, yeah, I know, right? It's actually so evil.
Dive and destroy.
They still say it, yeah. Chat, you know, maybe if they had let me pause, I would have gotten a regular job. But because they always denied that side of me, now I'm a professional gamer. That's how it works. No, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's a rough life, you know? Dude, poison mid, dude. This minion is so illegal, dude. Would you be like that? What am I gonna be like as a parent? I want my kids to have friends, so I'm gonna say they only can play so much online, and they actually have to like go play consoles with their friends at their friend's house. And if they don't do that, then they can't play. That's my plan. Their friends are online. Yeah, dude, it's well, look, they gotta make some real life friends, all right?
The cold shows no mercy.
If they're sitting next to each other looking at the same television, that's okay. All right? Yeah, maybe we'll have a Nintendo 64. Classic, all right? Is it a getter? I feel like getting bullied in person builds character more than getting bullied online. Physical bullying is never okay. But like, you know, if you're just like online, like people are like talking shit about you in like some group chat, and you find out about it, like that's terrible, dude. That makes, you know, where if just some kid says like you're ugly at school, it's like, you know, it is what it is. Just log off. It's true, Joey. Chat, did you guys know that streamers are one of the most oppressed professions?
My turn ends here long.
Keep on panning.
You're my best friend, alright.
The cold shows no mercy.
And neither will I.
Heed the clarion call and be
A
restored.
dream come true.
I have no master.
Dude, so I in fourth grade, like was getting like having a lot of pain from getting bullied, and then like I like talked to somebody and they got a school counselor, and then they like people got mad at me because like and then people didn't want to be my friend, because oh this guy's gonna complain about bullying. That's like the harsh reality of being a kid, you know. It's ruthless. Chat, there's no like everyone, you know, like when they say, oh, like save like the women and children on the Titanic, like the innocent children. I feel like it should be the opposite. Like children are pretty bad people, and we haven't invested that much in them yet. You know, like they just are. They're just not very strong. So.
I see to you.
Don't even pay taxes. Exactly. Women are great, right? But kids not so much, right? All right, chat. Exactly, all right? We don't need these kids, all right? It's all right, chat. I'm gonna call it. See if we open anything cool. One more brawl? No, I need to prepare. I got plans, and I gotta prep for the plans. I got big plans today, chat. So, but yeah.